Boom, boom, boom. Gift still making room. We are back. This is your favorite mobile detailer, Jeris Booker, checking in. And today we are back on our happy grind, doing what we love, loving what we do, getting on our grind and making our dreams come true. As you can hear, I'm a little under the weather, but we still getting it together. And we're going to give you a few tips on how you can make that cheddar. So we're talking about mobile detailing, how to start a successful detailing business. I know there are tons of videos out here that teach you how to start a successful detailing business. And you realize after you go through hundreds of videos, a lot of them are fluff. A lot of them just give you an overview, very basic information that you may already know, that you may already be putting in place. So we just want to give you a few tips that'll help you increase your business based on our experience. And, without further ado, here we go. So the first tip about detailing is would be stay consistent. I know many of you may already be doing the certain things you need to do as far as creating your business, as far as getting your name together. A lot of people want to jump into getting their logo done and setting up your Facebook page, your Instagram, your TikToks, all the things of that nature. The number one thing you can do for your detailing business outright for free is your Google page. Google is going to be very essential. And another thing I want to say, in the midst of that, setting up your page and getting started, do not worry about all the other detailers in your area, in your market. Case in point, people say that you see it all the time on the social medias, on the chat lines, on the forums and the groups. It's so many detailers in my area. It's saturated. I can't get any business. That's a lie. That's number one. That's a lie. It's too much business out here for detailers, especially if you're specializing in different things or you living in a bigger city. So I'm in Macon, Georgia, population little over 100,000. But I know there are people out there living in cities with populations of 1 million. So yeah, you may see a lot more detailers, and maybe a lot of people out. But guess what? Once you get started and get your thing up and running, half the time you're not even gonna run into them detailers. You're not even gonna have to worry about, oh, we getting the same, we fighting for the same customers. No. Sometimes you're gonna see that you even pull customers without even trying, based on your work ethic. So you gotta case in point again, let the work speak for itself. You get out there and keep doing good, consistent work, and the clientele is gonna come. Consistent work, consistent promotion, just being consistent overall with what you're doing, the clientele is gonna come. So a way you don't wanna quote unquote shoot yourself in the foot coming out detailing. A lot of beginner detailers come out thinking, oh, I can only charge $20, $25 for a detail. Let me tell you one more thing about that. That's a lie in 2023. You're gonna shut down real quick, $20, $25. That's why during this hot season, you see a lot of detailers popping up. Everybody wanna go grab the trailer. It feels good at the beginning, and you may get discouraged. But by the end of the summer, you're gonna see that equipment up for sale, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, all those different places, Craigslist, anywhere they can get rid of it. Because for this thing right here, you gotta be dedicated to it. We talking about being out in the elements. We talking about, like I said, not feeling good, got your sinuses going on, any other issues going on, and you gotta be out here getting it. Now you doing $25, $30 cars, and you trying to meet your goal, hey, you may have to do 10 calls a day, and they may not all be at the same spot. So again, I say you lose. Just think about this now. Inflation is here. Who knows how long that's gonna last? But the prices that went up on the detailing products and what they put on the shelf has been thinning out. If you go see it, if you've been paying attention to it, you're seeing less and less of the same product that they were promoting months ago, and you're seeing the prices being hiked up. Tire shine, shampoo, the wipe down. You can spend $40, $50 easy going to get your setup right. So guess what? I got to do 2 calls just to make that money back. Not to mention the gas I got to put in my vehicle to get there, and the gas I got to put in my pressure washer or generator. The back end costs of water, wherever you get your water from, whatnot, if it's not free. So you got to washing your rags, all that stuff, keeping that clean, buying new rags. You got to think about all this stuff. Rags are $14 to $20 a pack if you get them locally, maybe even more. So those are some of the things you got to think about when starting a successful detailing business. But at the end of the day, when you're first starting, the $25 customers and all that, let them be family. As you'll see in most other businesses, people talk about warm markets. So let that be for your warm market. That's not my price coming out on my list, on my website, because guess what? For some people, they're going to realize it's harder for me to scale from $25. I've seen guys go up $5 and lose half of their customer base, when we can go up $50, $75 and attract more customers. So it's a difference. It's a difference in who you're trying to reach, your prices. So your first step in detailing those $25 details and those ones you're doing maybe for free are going to be family, friends, nice vehicles that you want to use as your promo. So we're paying for marketing. We using these are marketing dollars, not just going to get our SEO right, going and paying somebody who going to promise us 30 to 50, 100 customers a month, a week, or whatnot. You want to use those dollars smart. So we're going to get our t-shirts, we're going to get our business cards printed up, we might get our posters, our magnetic signs, or whatever we're going to do for our vehicle at the moment to get started. And guess what? We got a free Google page going, we got a free Facebook, our free Instagram, and we consistently posting. We're posting in stories, we're creating reels, we got a post coming down our own timeline. So many times I see detailers talking about what they do, and when you go to their page, their personal page as well, you don't see anything. You'll think they're a comedian by what you see on their post, you know, or you'll see the political side of them. So you want people to know what you're doing, not just on your business page, because 9 times out of 10, they may not just exactly run to that. They may see you first. They may be scrolling through their friends list. They're going to see you pop up every day. If they're not connected to your business page, then they're not going to be seeing you down the feed every day. So that's some things you want to think about as well. And like I say, it's a mental game too. So you don't want to beat yourself up. And I know I'm giving you a lot at one point, but you can rewind it, you know, go back and listen to it. But it's a mental game as well, detailing. I'm thinking I'm the best. I'm not in competition. I'm in competition with myself. I'm becoming better. So I'm not thinking about the numbers, or I'm not gonna hit my numbers. I'm believing I'm gonna hit my numbers. I'm believing it's gonna be better. And then people gonna start calling in. And guess what? Go get you an app. That's the one thing I juggled with my first 2 years. Trying to set up these detail appointments, set them up on the go, remember who called me, write them down, get the address, all that stuff, doing it in my head. And sometimes you'll forget people. Sometimes you can mess up that reputation. So we have over 100 or some 5-star ratings, and that's how we're trying to keep it. So set yourself up properly with a couple of things. And now even setting up an app, that might be $10 to $12 a month, which is good. That's a low overhead compared to saying, hey, do I want to have a brick and mortar business and be stationary and pay, you know, hundreds of dollars a month, electricity, water, internet if you want it, rent, you know, different things of that nature. Getting your little overhead, you know, setups, your tents and covering setup. So, you know, you're starting out low, but you're increasing your profit margin so you can do bigger and better things. And it is steps to this, so you're going to elevate later on. So those are some things you got to think about, step by step. It's mental. Write it down, plot it out how you want to do, plot out the materials you're going to need. There's tons of other great guys out here on YouTube that are doing product testing and reviews. Real reviews, where they're going months and years at a time, showing you all the different products on the shelf and testing them out in the most extreme weather, so you can see what's available and what's good. And you can pick some of these things up locally or order on Amazon or different things of that nature, and other special detailing websites. But don't beat yourself up about that, because you can get fooled around and spend so much time watching these guys' videos and they telling you about this product that you just got to use, and you thinking that's the only thing that's available. No, you can get the same or better results with some high quality, lower end products, name brand products. I've even seen products that don't have a name brand that do some good results. Guess what? It's just gonna take a little bit more elbow work, a little bit more elbow grease, a little bit more love, and that's it. A lot of guys get so focused into rushing and trying to stack and hustle that money that you can kill your business at the same time. So you got guys saying, okay, you do $50 a detail, you can be in and out in 30 minutes, this and this. That's a lie. Unless you got 3 or 4 people with you, and then you got to split that $50 in 4 ways. But you're not gonna be in and out in 30 minutes. You got to unpack, you got to set up, you got to get your pre-clean and your wipe down and your vacuum, and some of these cars that you're gonna run into, if you out here charging $25, $30, they're gonna be filthy. Ain't no way you finish in 30 minutes. Sometimes it take us an hour and a half to vacuum just to get it to that level of perfection that we wanted. So don't beat yourself up on those things, trying to be speed racing all this. Give yourself some time and some extra time just in case you run into some problems that's harder to solve. Communicate with your customers, let them know what's going on step by step, and get yourself on the move. And like I say, we ain't charging $25, man. You gotta raise them prices on up there. Even just the outside wash, it's not $25 because you ain't trying to just waste your time. You got to do a lot of those to meet that goal. So get your pricing game straight. We're gonna talk about pricing later on, but those are just some tips on how you can have a successful detailing business. And don't get discouraged with these guys who wanna pick at you in the groups and who wanna say negative comments just because you new and they feel like you're supposed to know all this, or they feel like somebody else already posted these questions. Why you keep asking the same question? Man, don't worry about that. Like I said, people get into your head and they don't even know you. They ain't even know what close to you. Get with you somebody who's trying to help you, somebody who's gonna motivate you and push you to become the best you can be. Another thing, hey, it may be a struggle to find you some good people, good employees. So get used to getting your process down for yourself first. So when they come along, you can show them the ropes. Don't be scared that somebody gonna come in and get trained by you and come steal your business and all this stuff. Because you ain't trying to give them the whole thing. You just want to give them what they need to get done to get the detail done. Not every step in your process just when they come so you can make them feel comfortable. So you got to be mindful of some of the things that you're sharing, some of the things that you're talking about, And I don't mind giving the information for free because I want to see everybody succeed, see everybody do their best at detailing. So stay tuned. We're going to have more stuff coming for y'all. You got any questions, anything, put them in the comment below. Make sure you subscribe. We're finna get this thing started, take this detailing to the next level for the summer, and continue our happy grinding. So in the meantime, happy grinding, happy shining. Let's get it. Yeah.